Greetings, YouTube. This is Silver Vikings back. We're live right now.
Off of hiatus.
Yes, we've been hiatus. We had furnace issues, right? We've
Little update.
We had furnace on order. We killed the furnace with a broken crucible. It happens sometimes. So this video was intended to be our unboxing video, and we hate editing.
Yep.
I'm not.
We're silver pours.
Silver pours,
not video producers.
Yeah, definitely not a video producer. It's a lot of work, and so in order to just do it easier, we're just going to do it live.
Just do it live. Right. But this is intended for regular viewing pleasure. It's not really designed as a live stream. We want this to be to where if you're just tuning in and watching as a regular video, stay tuned because that's the way this is being done. That's right.
Okay, so we have a lot of boxes to unbox today. We're going to do it quick, though, because we don't want this to run too long. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7 boxes, right? And this is, we've been down, but we're going to get set up to do the same pouring we've been doing, which is graphite mold pouring, right? We got 2-sided graphite molds, 1-sided graphite mold, but also we're going to start doing a little bit of a little more detailed work, right? So with sand. So, but let's just see what's in here. Okay.
We'll try to.
Watch your fingers. This thing is sharp.
We'll try to talk while we unbox.
Yeah. So this, let's see. I think I know what this is. Not 100% sure. Watch out. What's that? Ah, yes. So when the furnace died, it was the thermocouple, and I replaced the thermocouple, but in replacing the thermocouple, I'm pretty sure we broke the coil because now we get no heat. The temperature's right. It displays the right temperature. So new coil, that's really cool. Comes with this ceramic rod to protect the wire. And that's what makes the furnace hot, a little bit underneath the hood. See how that works. How hot? How hot does the furnace get, Silver Viking?
1,000
Celsius.
Celsius.
Yeah, Celsius. 1,000-ish.
1,068.
Yeah, 993. All right, what's next? Yeah, so we know where this is from. Smooth on. Need a hashtag smooth on in the comments or something. Why would we want smooth on? Well, we have this theory. We want to be able to do really detailed small castings, right? So, you know, I went to Second and Charles and bought a little human barbarian.
Oh, yeah.
My son told me it's actually meant for like D&D.
Okay.
And you're supposed to buy them, they're unpainted, and you paint them.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is number 1.
Yeah.
So okay, this is what we're going to do. Oh, this is just the mold release. Huh.
There it is, folks.
Mold release, which will be necessary. We will need the mold release. What we're going to do is we're going to make silicone rubber molds and cast them. After we make the mold, we'll take out the piece we're copying, and then we'll pour paraffin wax in there. And we'll make wax castings, and then it's called lost wax investment casting, right? So then we'll take the wax castings out of the silicone mold, and we'll be able to make sand castings from it. There's the smooth on. So we'll make these molds, and then matter of fact, they're doing it right there on the cover.
Sure.
Yeah, and then we'll make a wax. It's called I don't know what it's called. It's lost wax. You make a wax casting of it, and then you can pack the sand down around the wax, and we'll melt the wax out, and then you pour the silver in. Let's see. What are these? Here. I'm not the only one that can open. We're having all the fun, actually. Oh. Graphite. I forgot I ordered these.
What do we do those?
Well, I figured I could. Well, a couple things we could do. And we'll get to that. Definitely graphite, right? Definitely graphite. And then we'll need to open that. There's our wax. I could put a piece on the lathe and turn rounds if we wanted to make some rounds. The other thing I thought I could do is maybe carve out a little pocket, and this is what I was talking about, maybe using some plaster to make a little plaster insert that has the shape of the next coin, the next round piece in it. We'll see. So let's get a little bit more on the artistic side of the
And as you know, as Vikings do like to drink our beer. Tonight's beer.
What's tonight's beer?
By a brewery called Folklore. They are brewing and meadery located in Dothan, Alabama. This is Front Porch Pale Ale. Quite tasty.
And a little known fact, that brewery, very good brewery. I love going there. Located in a trailer park.
Located in trailer park.
Well, they're not all trailers. Trailers and houses. Well, it's a neighborhood.
Yeah, in a neighborhood.
Yeah. Delicious beer.
And we have something.
It's resin.
3D printing sensitive resin. 3D printing. A little foreshadowing.
What could that be used for? I don't know. All right, let's see. Maybe there's something here that could be used to convert that. Let's see. What could this be? I think I know what this is. Careful. Don't cut yourself on live YouTube or your friends.
Ooh.
Hot dog.
You know what this is?
I do.
It comes with those high quality gloves.
And now we have another set of
right. We got 2 sets
crappy gloves. I don't know if that wants to come out.
Well, let's go.
See, what's going on? What do we do? Hold on, I'll pick it up. Get the box out. Get what? This one. It's here.
It's here, free number 2.
Yeah, and so with if the coil will fix the first one, and this is the exact same thing. It would. I mean, yeah. Here's a little secret about these furnaces. They're great, but you only got so much time with them on before they go a little haywire.
That's right.
Right? About what?
2 hours.
Yeah, and it takes an hour and 10 minutes to come up to temperature. So you got 50 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's 2 hours. Right?
Yeah, you can only run it for 2 hours, or you can be at temp for 2 hours. But it starts after about 2 hours and 15 minutes. It goes a little bonkers.
It does go a little donkey.
Yeah, and then you have to turn it off.
Now we also have another one.
We did. That's right.
We have a
We have oxyacetylene torch.
Yeah, oxyacetylene.
Yeah, it's not easy to do. I think I need another. Is there? Yeah, I knew there were crucibles underneath there and the gloves. Okay, so. We'll kind of wish and fill it out. Okay, we'll just set it aside for now. Yeah, the oxyacetylene torch, it's a trick. You got to have the right tips. We hadn't had a lot of success with the torch, have we? All right, here we go. The big reveal. Y'all do not know how bad I've been wanting to open this box. And I saved it. I don't think this is the printer, by the way.
No.
No, it's the, well, let's just see. Watch your fingers. It looks pretty cool, though.
What's the styrofoam?
Well packaged. Da-da-da-da. That's the it's the parts washer. Okay, so after you print, so this is not a additive printer, a standard 3D printer that you're used to as far as what's available to, you know, at lower cost, not professional ones, right? It uses an additive technology where it squirts out a little bit of PLA resin or filament, and it builds something up, right? This is a resin printer. Well, not this. This is a parts washer for parts that come out of a resin printer. And when they come out, they're not really ready to go. You have to put them in this, and it will. This is really cool. It will wash. It'll spin. You know, you can use isopropyl alcohol as a cleaner, and you put it in this little basket here, and it'll spin the cleaner solution around the part, and then you see this bar right here. It's got UV LEDs, and it'll hit it with UV light and finish the curing. It's not really, the part's not ready until it comes through this. So this will be the second stage of the process. All right, let's set this stuff aside and see what's in the box. It's just a little bit bigger. Tell us the story of your childhood in Australia while we get it out.
Vikings are from Australia.
Australian Vikings.
Last box. Making it good.
Yes.
Leave a note in the comment. Leave a comment for us. Let us know what you've been stuff with. I'm curious. So if you don't mind commenting and liking this video, it's always appreciated. It helps it get out there, get into the community a little bit more.
Yes. Leave a comment.
Subscriptions have been trickling in.
Actually. Yeah.
So
good.
Yeah, people are finding us. We hope you find our art, our silver art. That's what we hope.
That's right. And what have the Vikings been collecting?
The Vikings have been collecting. What have we been collecting?
Well, we just got a silver art bar.
Oh, that's right.
MK Bars. That was a collaboration between MK Bars and Silver Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice. We got number 2. Yeah, it's here. 2 of 5. It's very rare. Very rare. All right. So we got a photon mono from Anycubic. This is our native tongue. That's Viking characters. Those are official Viking characters. It says, for silver Vikings use only. Comes with gloves. Oh, a strainer to reuse some of the very important USB stick, and putty knife, also very important for any 3D printing you do. And
I'm excited. This will be my first venture in this.
Yeah, not mine.
Not yours.
But my first venture into SLA format stereolithography, which is what this is. It builds up a layer at a time. There it is. How do we get it out? Yeah, that comes off. Oh, good Lord.
You really want to take it out? All right. There we go, folks. Trying to get it where you can see the whole thing.
Get it. Let's look out of here.
That'll help.
It's nice. You know, it was surprisingly affordable. It's got a single axis and a mono LCD screen, high 4K LCD screen, and because it has those things, it can. Oh, look, linear rail. That's high quality stuff right there. I mean, it means that this is in a very repeatable position, right? That's stout. So it's able to make really high resolution. You know how 3D parts, remember the 3D parts I used to print on my old 3D printer back when it was working, and how they were kind of rough looking, and they had like layers in them. No. I mean, there are layers, but they're hundreds of the size of those old layers.
Oh.
Yeah. So we've been modeling our new design in 3D. Print it here, and we make a casting with the rubber, pour wax in the casting, and then we can either do the Petrobond sand or experiment with the plaster.
That's right. So this is a 3D printer.
Yeah. That's it. Is there anything else?
No, I believe that's everything.
Let's see if we can get this on. All this has this yellow plastic because the UV light is what cures the resin. So you don't want any uncontrolled amounts of UV getting in, or you'll have cured up bits of resin that you don't want. Boom. Thank you, Anycubic, for this being on sale.
Absolutely.
And affordable.
Yeah. So you've seen what's being added to the studio, the 3D printing, resin 3D printing.
That's right, resin printer.
Resin printer. We've got some blocks of graphite. We've got
some rubber mold casting.
Mold casting, and another furnace.
A new furnace, very important, and a new coil for the old furnace.
A new coil for the old furnace. So stay tuned. Look for our silver coming into the market here soon. Now we're back up.
Yeah, we have to pay for all this.
Right.
And there's a lot of the silver that we still have from our first batch, right? From the first furnace. I want to keep it, but maybe we don't keep so much.
We put up for auction what we wanted to put up for auction. We sold it all.
Yeah, of what we wanted to sell.
What we wanted to sell. Now we're going to sell stuff that we don't want to sell.
We don't want to sell, right?
Just to help.
What good is keeping it?
Yeah, what good is keeping it?
Let's just sell it and we'll make more, right? Do something else.
That's right.
Okay, so thank you, Silver Community.
Silver Vikings. See you later.
How does Vikings say goodbye? Negative greetings. Ungreeting. Farewell. Bye, YouTube.